Hey, welcome back everyone. It is now June 7th of 2022, and we're just hours away from Obi-Wan Kenobi Episode 4, that is going to bring a return of both Darth Vader, Kenobi, the Inquisitors, and a lot more to offer by Deborah Chow and Joby Harold. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel for future Star Wars updates. Also, by the way guys, make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support. It is greatly appreciated. Now, one thing about Disney Star Wars that a lot of Star Wars fans have really been excited about has a lot to do with exactly what Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni, George Lucas are all doing together as a team to really deliver something very unique and original for the fans at heart. Now, we already know that they are taking a lot of key elements from Star Wars Legends in order to revive a lot of that, as well as bringing in a lot of the fan favorite characters again, and to really expand off of those characters such as Kenobi, Vader, Anakin, Luke, Ahsoka, and a whole lot more to come in different Star Wars projects that will be unveiled on Disney Plus Day. Now, with that being said, however, what's even all the more exciting has a lot to do with actor Hayden Christensen, who has been very vocal lately about everything related to the Kenobi series, to his experience on the sets of the prequels, to, of course, everything of what to expect in the future of the franchise involving the characters of Anakin and Vader. And that's where things begin to get very exciting, is because Hayden Christensen has been unveiling a lot more about not just the Kenobi series, but also what's really going on with his involvement in new Star Wars material moving ahead. Now, we already know that Deborah Chow and of course Joby Harold are halfway through the Kenobi series. You know, we have 3 more episodes left to debut on Disney Plus. Deborah Chow is already attached to expand the series, as well as spin-off shows with both Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni. Now, with that being said, however, what's even all the more exciting has a lot to do with, of course, Hayden and what he had to say. Now, with both Disney and Lucasfilm already prepared to announce a host of new Star Wars TV shows and movies for the future of the franchise, creators Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni are actively developing their new Star Wars projects that will be announced at Star Wars Celebration. Now, it's described that recently actor Hayden Christensen made a big announcement revolving the Star Wars franchise and the character of Anakin Skywalker and Darth Vader. Hayden went on to make a very important announcement by actually stating the following: "I have noticed a large number of fans that have been very excited for my return as both Anakin and Vader, and the exciting thing that I want to inform the fans out there is that there are very serious talks of my return in other shows already that are going to go beyond what I am already signed up for. We want to make sure that the story of Vader and Anakin will be deeply fulfilled for all types of Star Wars fans out there. I have been talking with Bob, Favreau, and Filoni about all of these extended plans to further enhance the character of Anakin and Vader. One thing I can reveal to the fans without giving anything away is that we will be turning to a different side of Anakin's life, not just in live action, but also in animation, that is going to be very important to the lore and to the vision that Disney is aiming for. We still have many surprises to come in the Kenobi series that is going to be a tease for you all of what we have planned with my involvement in other upcoming projects that I really want to go into detail on. But just know that we have listened to the fans that are the most passionate." Now, let me just stop right here for 1 second of what Hayden is saying. Now, the thing about Hayden Christensen is that he himself is very passionate about his work, about the character that he actually got the opportunity to play back in, of course, 2005 when it ended. Of course, we haven't seen him since then until the Kenobi series. It's been a very long time since he got back into the suit of Vader, since, of course, he got to actually play Anakin Skywalker again, which we'll tap into that a little bit later. The thing about Hayden that I like so much is that you can see how he's very in tune with the Star Wars fans. Yes, I know that he's a very soft-spoken guy at the end of the day, but you can just always hear his excitement of coming back to the franchise and getting this opportunity again and getting the chance to really, revise himself as an actor. And I think that's so far so good. I think that the scenes that he got in episode 2 when he was in the suit was fantastic. It really does kind of show you exactly what they wanted to prepare for Vader leading into episode 3 where he's actually fully in the suit. So, moving forward from all of this, we already know that Hayden is signed on for multiple roles. He's obviously alluding to all of this. In fact, Hayden was indeed confirmed to be in the Ahsoka Tano series not too long ago, and will be returning as both Darth Vader and Anakin Skywalker, which he's alluding to here, most definitely. Now, he goes on to state the following as well. We are going to be exploring different sides of Anakin and Vader that we have taken inspiration from the comics and from original concepts that are being handled by other creators. I have had the time of my life acting with Ewan again, and we are getting ready to begin our journey further with other great people a part of this franchise. Without going into detail, one thing I want to ensure fans is that we will be exploring sides of both Anakin and Vader to interact with some of the other fan favorite characters that we will leave as a mystery for now. It's really going to be quite something that will create a big stamp in Star Wars history, without a doubt. When I first signed on to Kenobi, they had told me and asked me about having any interest in other projects, and I instantly said yes. I want to play Vader again. I want to play Anakin again, in ways that the fans could never imagine. And that is exactly what we are doing right now and preparing to fulfill. We are also going to be teasing more of what's to come by the end of the fall of this year, as we get closer to bigger and better announcements to unveil to the fans. I just can't wait to get back to work again and step into this universe again to really get the feeling of a galaxy far, far away and experimenting with these characters. Now, Hayden really wanted to make it clear that they are going to be exploring different sides of both Vader and Anakin, not just in the Kenobi series, but also in other projects, be it animated and live action. I don't know if he was supposed to say all this, but it really makes you wonder at the end of the day, what kind of animated projects is Hayden going to be involved in, and what Vader and Anakin are going to be the highlight of. I think a lot of it may very well have to do with the continuation of either Rebels, or maybe even something around those lines, or a brand new animated show right from the get-go. Could be something as simple as that. But as far as live action goes, we already know that he's signed on for Ahsoka. He is coming back as both Anakin and Vader for Season 1 and Season 2 of the Ahsoka series, in case you guys did not know. The Ahsoka series is not a limited show. It is going to be a multi-season show. So that means we could very well have 3-4 seasons for all we know for the Ahsoka Tano TV show. The other thing that I think a lot of fans need to know that's absolutely important is that Vader and Anakin is going to become a prime focus in what I like to call the Kenobi-verse. So basically, John, Dave, and Deborah Chow are on a mission to expand that bridge that takes place in between episodes 3 and episode 4. And that's going to be its own little mini-verse, if you will, of the grand plan of the Star Wars universe. Just how we have the Mandoverse, that is all post-Return of the Jedi content. The Kenobi-verse, as I like to dub it as, is going to be all, basically prequel and original trilogy bridge material. And that's going to be a very big deal for the fans to actually see that for many different reasons. Now, obviously, they're going to have to treat this with great care, execute things perfectly, make sure that they make the right decisions, and make sure that they are going to be in line with the lore. Joby Harold just the other day confirmed that the Grand Inquisitor, by the way, is not dead, so good on him for, not leaving fans in the dark and letting them know that they did not break canon. So overall, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know all of this in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.